we've got basically an 18-minute EMOM, which is the meat of the workout. We got a prolonged warm-up, body weight plus weight. So an extended warm-up to get us really prepared for the intensity level that is an EMOM. So in my weight selection, I've got a set of 15s, which I'll be using primarily. I'll be using this as a challenging weight for 8 repetitions. We'll be working with 8 repetitions per exercise, supersetting them. So it's gonna be spicy. Still working with 15s. I've also got a set of 8s for reverse fly and chest fly. I've got a set of 5s just in case. I've got a set of 20s just in case. So variety of weights, always a great idea, but I invite you to use something challenging for 8 repetitions. So let's get right into the warm up. Warm up with body weight to start. Let me get my timer. I've also got a pretty bomb playlist that I've shared so you can follow along in my playlist. We're gonna start kicking things off nice and easy, low back stretch. So cross over that opposite leg, both shoulders on the mat or on the flat surface that you're on. This stretch feels so nice. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna get into some mobility, especially in the shoulders, because anytime we can really prepare the shoulders in a safe way, that's really best to avoid injury. Go ahead and give that knee a hug, send it back out, switch. So if that's something that you're not prioritizing, don't worry. We'll do some stretches together to help you understand what is most effective for a warm-up when you're working upper body specific muscles like shoulders, chest, back, etc. Good. So stay in this position. Knees can be bent. Arms come in a field goal position. And essentially we're just going to raise up overhead like a shoulder press, essentially, or like an overhead press. Come back down. So we're just opening up that chest, getting into some shoulder mobility. Good. We've got 2 more. Nice and under control. So if you're warming up properly, you should feel confident that you could find a challenging weight that you can still use with proper form to avoid potentially straining a muscle. So I'm going to come into tabletop position, neutral spine, and I'm going to reach up about a ½ inch on the wrist. We're just going to get into some tricep push-ups from the knees, and I'm going from the knees to break down this move slow and under control. We've also got plenty of push-ups later in the workout itself, so I'm not trying to burn out, I'm just trying to wake up those triceps, and I want you to go nice and under control, slow tempo, so that you can really break down each part of this movement and feel the effectiveness of it. Perfect. Good. Fingertips facing forward, wrists are back, elbows are tight to the body, right? Yeah, elbows are tight to the body towards the back of the room, so we're not in an angle like that. Woo, let's go one more. Yeah, challenging warm-up today. Not your typical. So you have the option to stay here in this position, bring the wrist back slightly, or you can come step it back into a full plank if that's your level. So here's your progression. We get a nice wide stance here. We're just going to go into some plank reaches. So working that core, stabilization muscles, or you have the option to drop to the knees instead. The movement itself really doesn't change, but here's your modification. Good. Breathe. Focus. Last two. Awesome work. Try not to rotate those hips. Stay nice and stable, balanced all throughout. Whew, good. Child's pose for a second. We're gonna grab some weights and get into the weighted portion of this warm-up, which is gonna look like, I'm gonna grab 8s, keep it nice and light. Starting off with some shoulder shots. Good. Just waking up those shoulders. And if you're at the gym, you can choose to do this next movement, our front raise with a plate. I like to do that with a plate when I'm at the gym. It's a little bit easier. If you've just got dumbbells, then you can take one dumbbell and just go ahead to shoulder height, nice and easy, and lower down. So again, nice, stable, balanced. Put that core set on so you got core nice and tight. Shoulder height and lower. Good. Go ahead and drop that weight. We're going to get into some windmills. Big arm circles forward. We used to do these before every single practice. Shoulder mobility is huge to avoid those nasty problems. Let's take it back, reverse that direction. This might in and of itself feel pretty challenging to you, and that's completely fine, normal. Good, good. Go ahead and give yourself some hugs. Perfect. We're going to move into our last two movements of the warm-up, which are going to be really fun. Quick sip of water. Whew. We're going to get into some sit-ups. Because why not wake up the core? Why not? We'll get into some sit-up and punch combos, and then just a weighted sit-up. So knees can be bent or as a progression, extended out or completely flat. It's completely your call, but we're gonna start here, dumbbells tight to the body, just like you normally would start in your jab, 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 lower down. So good for getting that aggression out. Good, make sure you're protecting the face. Pick up that pace if you can. Good, good. Nice. We're gonna switch gears here after this last jab combo. Go ahead and bring your dumbbell straight up. Lower, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lift. Yes, I know, my core's on fire too. It's good, it's all good. Don't worry. We're gonna go 5 reps total. Perfect, 2 more. All right, good, lower those weights, awesome. So lowering those weights safely, that's gonna be key to this workout, especially if you're picking up heavier weights than normal, which I encourage you to do. But we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this workout. So essentially 8 repetitions, a 6-minute EMOM for 3 rounds total. We've got everything. We're gonna start with back, work our way to our accessories. Stay with me, because if you like to have a little bit of rest at the end of your set,
just enough to shake out and go into your next superset. I like that. I like to keep my body moving quick. That's effective for me. So if you want to stay on my pace, just have eyes, ears, listening, stay on my pace and less counting if that's what you'd like. But I'm going to challenge you, and I'll give you plenty of heads up with what's coming next. By like the third round, you'll just know it. You won't even need me. All right, so let's get into the first round here. Supersets. So essentially 16 repetitions every minute. We're gonna start with a bent over row. I'm using my 15s, but I also have my 8s nearby for a reverse fly. So we've got 8 rows. Halfway for staying on my pace. Good, drop those heavy weights. Reverse fly. Again, 8. Oh, good. Awesome work. We've got 15 seconds to recover. Keep your same weights for this next set. We're going into chest. So I'm gonna explain how you get the most bang for your buck in a chest press. Whether you're at the gym or at home, grab a bench, or you can go ahead and bridge. Elbows not out to 90, slight angle. Slightly turned in, not all the way turned in. Still working that chest. Halfway if you're on my pace. Slowly lower down, drop those weights to either side. Don't let the weights carry you over. That's how you get injured, mess up your shoulder. 8 flies. Nice and under control. 6, 7. Good. 8. Lower, lower, lower. Nice and safe. Perfect. All right, let's get into some bicep curls. Whew. Not much rest in that round at all, but we've got a regular bicep curl, standing or kneeling. Right into a hammer curl. Here we go. So turn the elbows, or turn the wrists the other way in a hammer position. Perfect job, good. Relax, we've got 20 seconds to recover, and then we go into triceps, then we've got shoulders, then we've got a renegade row to push up. I did this type of workout before this format, just accessories, shoulders, biceps, tris, and it was like 10 minutes. So I thought, let's extend it because this format is bomb. All right, elbows in tight, hinged or standing tricep extensions. Or kickbacks, I'm sorry. Halfway if you're on my pace. Good. 8 right into an overhead tricep extension with my heavy dumbbell. I'd go 15 or 20. Good, lower down. Got a little bit of time to recover. So if you need a drink, take it. Cheers, we're coming into Arnold presses. And I'm going for it. I'm going with 15s. I'm going for it. Can't stop me from going for it. I might have to back down rounds 2 and 3, but I'm in round 1. Let's see how it feels. So we're essentially making a U with our dumbbells. So overhead, come into our U. Eight, good. Right into an upright row. Two more, damn. It's a good thing we have a little rest and recovery in between each, because we're finishing with the most challenging move, renegade row to a push-up from the knees or from the toes, completely your call. You can start out on the toes, see how you feel. You'll be challenged, you'll be worked either way. Whew. Perfect. Two more. Don't quit. Don't even think about it. Drop to the knees if you have to, but do not quit. Yes, good. Drop to those knees. 20 seconds to recover, and then we are right back to it. We are right back to it. Okay. Good, good. Quick sip of water. So, we may only have time for one more round, team. So, get your most challenging weight selection ready. Get ready to work that body. And let's get right to it. Understand how much you want to rest or how little you want to rest. We're starting with rows and a reverse fly. So get ready to join my pace. Challenge yourself. Strong hinge, bent over, row. Dumbbells come essentially to the rib cage here. Halfway. Right into our reverse fly. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Rest, relax. We've got about 10 more seconds to recover. I'm gonna move right into our chest press. Here we go. So if you are at the gym, you can grab a bench, grab your dumbbells. Maybe you've got options to heavier weights at the gym. Maybe you still want to stick to that 15 to 20 pound repetition range. Last one. Lower down safe. Grab your lighter set for chest fly. Right to it, 8 reps. Eight. Lower down. We've only got 10 seconds to recover, and we're going into biceps. I'm gonna go from the knees this round because that's how I like to challenge my core stabilization. Here we go, regular bicep curl. Last one, 8. I'm gonna go for 15s in my hammers because I feel like I can, so why not? Eight, good. Way to breathe through it. Way to pick up that heavier set if you were with me. Way to challenge yourself. Way to just know, if you could do more, then do more. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. You do it. You own it. You know, tricep kickback. You know when your body needs more rest and recovery from you, for example. Halfway. If you're running on 3 hours of sleep, probably not the best idea to get up and do your 10 out of 10 workout for that week. Maybe you can do that when you get a better night's sleep and shift your rest day with a workout day. This is called being in touch with what your body needs from you. And once you develop that trust in your mind, body, soul, you become unstoppable. Oh, good. Okay, relax. 15 seconds. We've got our Arnold presses with our upright row combo, and then we've got our renegade row to push-up combo. And then I may just have a plank party for you to finish with, since we don't have time for a full round, but we've got a couple extra minutes. Arnold press. What I want you to do, 5, is take each exercise as its own separate workout. Good. 8 upright rows. Last one, 8. Oh, 10 seconds to recover. That sucked. Last time you'll see these renegade rows to push-ups from the knees or the toes. 8. Let's do it. You're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. Halfway. Breathe through it. 2 more. Drop to the knees if you have to, but don't you dare quit. Breathe through it. Push. Doesn't matter if it takes you the full 60 seconds either. Whew. Damn. 10 seconds to spare. Quick sip. I know you're burning. That lactic acid is showing up for me too. Awesome work. Let's bring it in for a 2-minute plank party. What? 2 minutes. Oh. Different variations. Each 30 seconds. So take each 30-second block for what it is. Rest, drop to those knees, child's pose when you need a rest. Here we go. Yes, I know, the shoulders are tired. You're already tired. You're beat up. And guess what? When the muscles and the body's already tired and fatigued and you push anyway, that's called growth. Real growth. Not like, I just did that same upper body workout that I did last week and the week before. Go ahead and start to tap any, return, tap, return, tap, return. Like, yeah, I just did same exact workout as last week. Done, gonna check it off. Part of my to-do list for the day. What's gonna get you excited? What's gonna get you excited? Knowing that your heart is pumping to get through that workout at the very end. Let's go. Thread the needle. Thread that needle. Open up the chest.